Hello, welcome to this Yoga Pilates Ultimate Core Workout. We're going to begin in downward facing dog. Taking the hands shoulder distance apart, the feet hip distance apart, lift your hips up. Start to lift your heels away from the floor, and I want you to ripple through to a high plank. Your shoulders are over wrist. Then we reverse that. Lift the belly, lift the hips, relax the heels down. Again, start to flow this forward, find the plank, and go back to downward facing dog. So we're using this as a warm-up, and I really want you to start to turn all your attention to your body, particularly your core muscles, all that area between the shoulders and the hips. Start to engage those muscles. Clear your mind of everything else. Now on this last one, move forward into that high plank. We are going to hold. So be sure your hips are no longer up. You're in a straight body line. Legs are firm, glutes engaged. Slight tuck of that pelvis. Hold, but be sure you do not hold your breath. Continue to breathe. You've got this. Arms strong, straight. About 15 more seconds or so. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to the mat. Lower your body to the mat. Extend those arms out over your head like in a V shape. Start to lift the chest, lift the arms, lift the legs. We're in a locust pose with extension. Breathe and lower down. Start to lift and lower. You lift and lower. Lift, lower. Continue. So the core is not just your ab muscles. We need to be sure that the back is strong as well. Really point the toes. Now on this last one, I want you to hold it up. Rotate the palms to face down. Lift, pull the elbows like they're trying to touch each other behind your back and extend out, but stay lifted. There's 8. And reach. 7. 4. 3. You got it. 2 and 1. Hands by the chest, press back, child's pose. Keep those arms extended. Take a moment here to lengthen. Then come back forward, moving into a side plank. Right hand, elbow, shoulder stacked. Roll to that side plank. Left arm extended. If you need support, that bottom knee can come to the mat. Once you start to reach the arm over the head and lift the hips, create that rainbow shape, and then come back down into neutral. Again, lift and neutral. Squeeze, neutral. Notice I'm not dropping you down, I'm just lifting you up. It's a really small movement. Squeeze those obliques. Good. Last 4, 3, no rush, you've got it. 2 and 1, lower back to the mat. Arms out into a T shape, so straight from the shoulders. Lift into that locust. Hold it. Now bend the arms into goalpost shape. You're gonna pull that right elbow, reach back for the right leg, come back to center. Reach. Reach. So still focusing on that right side. Squeeze the obliques and that low back. Lift. lift. 4 more. 4, 3, and 1. Sit it back, child's pose. Straighten those arms, stretch it out. Come back forward. Left arm, side plank. Lift up. I'm going to turn and face you. Start to reach that right arm over the head. Create that arch shape. Squeeze those obliques. Come back to neutral. Lift. Neutral. Lift. Neutral. Real small squeeze. Almost there. 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful job. Lower down to the mat. Arms come into the T shape. Lift up. So try to lift like the back of your knees up. Glutes are engaged, obviously the back. Arms go into goal post. Now you take that left hand, reach back for that left leg for 1, 2, squeeze. Two more. Beautiful child's pose. Sit it back, arms strong or arms straight. Extend, lengthen out that back. Come up, flip it over. We're gonna lower down to the mat. Knees over hips, arms straight up. You're gonna extend the right arm over your head and the left leg out to the mat. Come back. Switch side. Now notice when you extend that the low back should not come off the mat. There is no arch in the spine. Press everything down. So in a few of my classes, I do this with weights in your hand. That is an option. The slower you go, the harder this is going to be. Now come back to your starting position, connect that low back. What happens if you extend both arms, both legs? We hold, hold, and bring it in. Feet to the floor, hands to your sides, bridge pose. Press your hips up, walk those shoulders together. Now really start to press into that left foot, extend the right leg up. See if you can keep your hips up off the mat. Hold it. Lower down, both legs straight up in the air. Lift the shoulders, we pulse. Really small movement. Second set. Keep going, small move. I promise I'm counting. Keep going. 2 more sets, 8, 7. Last set, 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bridge pose, feet down, hips up. Press into that right foot. Extend the left leg up. Lower both legs up into the air. Lift the shoulders. This time, we are not going to pulse. We're going to walk out our legs, point the toes, walk right and left. If you need to, you can always lower the shoulders to the mat. Just be sure the belly's pressing down into the spine, into the mat. Eight more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bridge pose. Lift the hips up. Press into that left foot, right foot lifts, leg up to the air. Switch. Both feet down, keep the hips up, lift a little higher. Release. Interlace the hands behind the head this time. Knees over hips. Cross that right elbow to the left knee as the right leg extends, and switch. Bridge pose. Lift it up. Press into the right foot, left leg lifts. Bring it down and switch. Keep the hips lifted. Both feet down, press the hips up even higher. And bring it down. All right, we're gonna combine the last two movements, the leg drops and the bicycle. Interlace the hands behind the head, knees over hips, lift your shoulders. Take that right elbow to the left knee, right leg extends, lift that right leg up, down, and switch it. Now left, up, down, switch, up, down, switch. Continue. You can do this. You're almost there. Two more. Beautiful. Relax. Extend the arms, extend the legs. We roll over into a forearm plank. This is what we finish with, is a 1-minute plank. Shoulders over elbows. You've got this. If at any time you need that little break, all you do is drop the knees. If not, we hold for 1 minute. If I had to pick like the top 5 exercises, a plank would definitely be in that group. It's total body, it's effective. A strong core is so important in your daily life, keeping you mobile, keeping you going, preventing back injury. That's why I threw in a lot of stuff here for your back. A lot of people focus entirely on the abs, and that is just not a good idea. You need a balanced workout. So in this one, I tried to give that to you. And I know some of you are like, oh, I don't like that back stuff, that locust stuff, but you did it and it's good for you. All right, so this is a quick class that you can do at least once a week. You can put it on repeat. Hold it, we're almost there, about 15 seconds to go. Last 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees, sit it up, take a breath in, exhale it out. You did amazing. Thank you so much for joining me for this Yoga Pilates core workout. Hope to see you in class again soon.